Hello guys, today we are starting the chapter DC power supply. In today's lecture we will learn about block diagram of DC power supply. Now what is power supply? A power supply is an electric device that supplies electric power to an electrical load. For example, a mobile charger. A mobile charger is a type of power supply which converts AC into DC and give it to the mobile so that mobile can be charged. What exactly that charger do? It converts AC into appropriate DC, or we can say equivalent DC. So what is electric power, which is also known as AC mains, our switch. Alright, now what is electrical load in case of mobile charger? That charging port across which we are taking the output is known as electrical load. So that charging port is known as electrical load in case of mobile charger. So what mobile charger do? A power supply is an electric device that supplies electric power. What power mobile charger do? It supplies electric power to whom? To charging port, or we can say to an electrical load, so that our mobile can be charged. Understand? Now what is regulated power supply? A regulated power supply is an embedded circuit which converts unregulated AC into regulated DC, or we can say constant DC. Now a word came, embedded circuit. What is embedded circuit? A type of circuit which is made by different electrical components like resistors, capacitors, transistors, transformers, etc. They are made, or we can say the embedded circuit has a dedicated function. They are made for a particular, or we can say dedicated functions. Now a fluctuating DC voltage may result in an erratic, or we can say the one erratic means the one who is having error. A fluctuating DC voltage may result in an erratic operation of electronic devices and circuits. Now, what is fluctuating DC voltage? What is regulated power? What is unregulated AC? Let's see. We all know that the AC, or we can say alternating current, is just like a sinusoidal wave. Here we go. If I draw the waveform of AC, it will be like this. This AC waveform, or we can say AC current, is in ideal case. This is ideal case. We are considering always as ideal case. Okay, if we are saying AC, we draw a sinusoidal wave. This is the ideal case. If it is constant throughout the time period, then we can say it is regulated. Then we can say it is regulated. That means regulated means constant, which gives a particular value throughout the time period. If I say I want 230 volt output, if I say I want 230 volt output, so the maximum should be 230 throughout the time. Clear? But as we know that in our house it is 240 volt or 230 volt approximately, but in actual when we put multimeter in the switch, what we get approximately 230, or we can say it is fluctuating between 220 to 230. what we say, it is fluctuating between 220 to 230. It is never constant. And if the value is never constant, then the equipment, or we can say the electronic device or electronic circuit, will perform erratic operation. And hence, in order to avoid poor voltage regulation due to this fluctuation, it is necessary to use a voltage regulator circuit in DC power supply. Now, what is a voltage regulator? Let's see. And how actually looks the AC. Now, this is the ideal case which we consider, but in actual, if we see it is look like this: a sudden rise or a sudden drop occurs in the AC. It looks like temple, but it is not a temple. This is the ideal case, but this is the actual case: a sudden rise or a sudden drop. This is why the voltage is fluctuating between 220 volt to 230 volt. This portion is known as ripple, shoal, or peaks. And if this continuously occurs in the electrical power, then what happens? Or we can say, if this fluctuation continuously occur, it will perform an error operation, or an erratic operation is performed. Now, what is power supply? First we have to convert AC into DC. Then that DC should be constant. We all know that the DC is like this, a straight line. Throughout the time period, it gives a constant value. Now, if we are getting something like this, so what will happen? And the circuit will get damaged very soon, or will start performing the erratic operations, and hence these things doesn't happen. This fluctuation should not affect my device or circuit. We are using a voltage regulator. So what is the use of voltage regulator? A voltage regulator gives the constant output irrespective of the input. Now, here is the block diagram of DC power supply. Here is the AC main. The AC main is given to the transformer. Here is how a waveform looks like of AC. The transformer is step down that AC into appropriate output, required output voltage. For example, if I want 10 volt output, so what this transformer will do? This transformer will convert 230, or we can say 240 into 10 volt. Now, it only converts voltage. It only step down the voltage. It will not convert AC into DC. That's why the input waveform is equivalent to output of the transformer. Both are the AC. The only difference is voltage. Here it was 230 volt. Here it was 10 volt, for example. Now, then the output of transformer is passes to the rectifier. Now, what is rectifier? Rectifier rectifies. What rectifies? It converts AC into DC. To convert AC into DC, we are using rectifiers. Now, this rectifier converts the AC, alternating current, into pulsating DC. What it converts? Rectifier converts AC into pulsating DC. Here it is a DC. Now, then the output of rectifier goes to filter. Now, what filter does? It filtered out the unwanted thing. So, what it filters? It filters the AC components from the pulsating DC, or we can say it smoothing the output of rectifier. Look at here, it makes the smoother. As compared to this, it is more smoother. It looks like more straight line. As we studied, DC is just a straight line. And here, what we get? DC, a pulsating DC from rectifier. So filter, what do the filter? Filter do the smoothing work. It smoother the pulsating DC. Now then the output of filter is provided to voltage regulator. What is the use of voltage regulator? To give the constant output irrespective of the change in input. So here is the output of voltage regulator, which is constant, which is a DC. Look at here, a DC, a straight line. This is how a power supply works. Now we will get a brief intro about each of these blocks. The block diagram of regulated DC power supply consists of transformers, rectifier, filter, and voltage regulator circuit. The load may be connected across the voltage regulator. Here load means load resistor, RL. Now let's start with transformer. A transformer is a passive electric device that transfer electric energy from one electrical circuit to another. Now, what is transformer? It just transfer the electric energy from one electrical circuit to another. There are two types of transformers: step up transformer and step down transformer. A step down transformer is generally used. Now, what is step up transformer? A step up transformer is one in which the input voltage is less than the output voltage. For example, if I give input 10 volt and output is 20 volt, then it is known as step up transformer. In step up transformer, the primary winding is less than the secondary winding. The second one is step down transformer, a type of transformer which step down the input voltage is known as step down transformer. Here the output is less than the input voltage. For example, 230 volt to 6 volt, 9 volt, 10 volt, whatever it is required. In step down transformer, the primary winding has more number of turns as compared to the secondary winding. Generally, in power supply, a step down transformer is used to step down the voltage from input AC to the required voltage of the electronic device. For example, if I want 10 volt of output, 10 volt of output, so what will I do? I will connect a step down transformer 230 to 10 volt, so that a 230 volt is converted into 10 volt. The input of transformer is 230 volt of AC, means the output of transformer is provided to the rectifier circuit. As we see in the block diagram, the output of transformer is provided to rectifier. Now, what is rectifier? A rectifier is a type of circuit which is used to convert AC into DC. A type of circuit which converts AC into DC is known as rectifier. Rectifier generally are of two types: half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. Where the full wave rectifier are of two types: center tap full wave rectifier and bridge rectifier. These two are the full wave rectifier and this one is the half wave rectifier. Now what is rectifier and all those things we will learn in next lecture. Commonly, the bridge rectifier is used in regulated power supply. The full wave bridge rectifier consists of 4 diodes and a transformer, a step down transformer. Its function is to convert AC mains voltage into rectified DC voltage. The rectified DC output from the rectifier is given as the input to the filter circuit. Now what is the use of filter? To filter out or to smooth. Most of the electronic circuit requires a DC voltage that is constant, similar to the voltage from the power source. But the rectifiers cannot provide ripple free DC voltage. They provide pulsating DC as we saw in the block diagram. The circuit used for filtering out AC variation from the rectified voltage is called filter circuit. The filter circuit is used to convert the high rippled DC output of the full wave rectifier to the ripple free DC contained. A filter is used to make the waveform ripple free, that is used for smoothing out the AC variation from the rectified voltage as we saw in the block diagram. Here is the output of rectifier is pulsating. The filter smoothing this, it's smoothing the output of rectifier and makes looks like a constant DC. Now the output of the filter is provided to the voltage regulator. What is voltage regulator? As I told you, the function of voltage regulator is to maintain the output DC voltage constant irrespective of the fluctuation in the AC mains voltage. Thus, we can say that the regulated power supply gives the stable DC voltage across the load. That's all about the block diagram of power supply, DC power supply. In next lecture, we will learn the rectifiers. Thank you.